Are you 30 plus and thinking of joining the gym for the very first time? Or perhaps you haven't been to the gym for years and thinking of getting back into it? Let's discuss why it's not late for you to reach your goals. We all heard of that saying, new year, new goals. But for a lot of us who have hit our 30s, the gym motivation tends to dip a little due to the fact that we have kids, we have work, or perhaps we're just not interested as much as when we were in our 20s. However, I'm here to discuss why you, whether you're 30, 40 or 50, can still reach your goals. Whether your goals are to lose weight, build muscle or just get fit in general. There's always been that stigma that the older you are, the harder it is to get into shape. This could be simply the fact that you have a family, work or just other general commitments. However, there are 3 things that you need in order to get into shape. Those 3 things are making sacrifices, commitment and sheer hard work. Let's talk about making sacrifices. Look, at the end of the day, if you're looking to lose weight, build muscle, something has to give. Whether you're someone who eats quite a lot of junk food or someone perhaps likes a few drinks here and there, those sort of things has to be reduced. You cannot get into shape unless you make some form of sacrifice. Or perhaps, you may be the healthiest eater out of all of them, but you find yourself not going to the gym or not trying to work out. Again, you're going to have to pick yourself up, motivate yourself and go to the gym. Because you cannot get fit just by sitting down. Regardless of how healthy you're eating, you cannot literally get fit and look great without working out. So you're going to have to either get up and move, essentially, and work out. Cut out the junk food. Because I'm not saying, you should cut it out completely, but reduce your intake on junk food. Maybe have it once in a while. And not only that, you need to also reduce the alcohol intake. Trust me, I've been there. I've been one who, I'm not really a heavy drinker, but I might have maybe a drink here or there. That drink might turn into 3 drinks, maybe every other week. Next thing you know, my stomach is round, hard and out there. Simply the fact that because I'm consuming a lot of alcohol. Just consuming. You might not think you're consuming quite a lot, but you are consuming a lot of alcohol. So cut it out. Cut it out. Especially with us in our 30s, 40s and 50s. We find ourselves, for whatever reason, sometimes we can be really lazy. And just say, oh, do you know what? I'm chilling in tonight, man. I'm just going to, I don't know, watch TV or watch the football. At the end of the day, these things can become a habit. Habits over time will just make your body look absolutely bloated out. So make those sacrifices. Start today and make those sacrifices. Because if you don't make those sacrifices, nobody's going to make it for you. Let's talk about commitment. This is where a lot of us fall off, despite what age group we are. Either we're in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, it doesn't matter what age we are. When it comes to commitment of getting fit, if we don't see results over a period of time, we give up. That's not commitment. Commitment is not about giving up. Commitment is about being consistent in terms of following your journey until you reach your goal. If you got injured, fair enough, you might have to take a time out. But that's not to say you can't get back on your horse. That's not to say that you still can't reach your goals. So if you're looking to join the gym today for the very first time, and you're in your 30s, 40s, or perhaps even your 50s, make sure you join it. Cool. It's all good joining it. But don't join it and then not go on a consistent basis. Because at the end of the day, there's 2 things. 1, you're wasting your own time. And 2, you're wasting money. You might as well just sit at home. You might as well sit at home because at the end of the day, you've joined the gym for a specific reason. Whatever that reason may be. Perhaps you're looking to lose weight. Perhaps you're maybe to bulk up, get a little bit more muscle. Perhaps you're just looking for general fitness. But if you're paying, say, I don't know, for example, just say you're paying £25 per month in order to use the gym and you're only using it twice during that month, something has to give. Yes, I know a lot of us have families, a lot of us have work and it's really hard to schedule it in. Money doesn't grow on trees, so it's very hard to schedule it in. But something has to give. If you're someone who watches soaps on a regular basis, perhaps you're going to have to literally record your soaps and within the hour make your way over to the gym. Or perhaps you can actually work out at home. But don't join the gym if you're just going to be working out at home. Again, you're wasting your money. So if you are looking to join the gym, lose weight, get fit, bulk up, make sure you use it on a consistent basis. You're paying money for it. You're paying money for it. So if you are, make sure you use it. And not only that, make sure you're consistent with it. Because if you're consistent with it, I promise you, you will reach your goals. If you work hard, you will reach your goals. It's entirely down to you. Don't wait for a friend or family member to say, come, let's go to the gym. No, don't do that. Hit the gym yourself. So the third and final thing is sheer hard work. Listen guys, I'm telling you, throughout my process, I've had so many failures in terms of me trying to reach a goal at a particular time frame and I haven't reached that goal. Throughout my journey, the amount of times I've actually fallen off, you'll be surprised. Because I'm either sidetracked, or I've just become lazy, or perhaps I've come to a stage where I think, oh, I look good. I look alright, I've got abs. You can actually see my abs. And I've just taken a back step for maybe like 2 months. And I've looked in the mirror and I just look round again. That's not to say I've put on weight, but psychologically, it will make you think you've put on weight because you've dropped off and you've been lazy. So when it comes to losing weight or, you know, reducing body fat or bulking up, you have to work hard. There is going to be times here you will fall off. Nobody's perfect. Nobody, regardless of what age you are, nobody's perfect and you will fall off. You just got to jump back on your horse and continue. And I put on weight. I won't lie to you. I have put on weight. Yes, you can still see my abs, but I put on weight. I'm currently, you know, I'm content with my physique, but I know in order to reach what I want to reach, I need to work harder. And that's me talking to you. I need to work harder. And I will be practicing what I preach. Because there's no point in me, you know, giving you guys advice in terms of work harder, you know, enjoy it, keep motivated and all that kind of stuff if I'm not doing it myself. So I'm giving myself perhaps, you know, 4 to 6 months perhaps to see, I wouldn't say results, but real progression. When I mean real progression, I'm talking about an improvement from last year. For me, that's my progression. Your progression could be literally losing 5 pounds. At the end of the day, progression is progression. Regardless if it's 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds. Progression is progression. What we need to do is start to get progression. Which means working hard. Which means making sacrifices. Which means staying committed. So my message to you is, when it comes to fitness, age is nothing but a number. Perhaps you might not be able to lift as load or push as much weight as you did 10 years ago, but you still can reach your goal, whatever your goal may be. You just got to work hard at it. Regardless if you're 30, 40, 50, even 60, it doesn't matter your age. At the end of the day, you know what your goals are, you know what your realistic goals are, and you can achieve it. Just got to want it. If you're feeling this channel, guys, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Add me up on the Instagram. It's The Ron Official. And until next time, stay motivated, stay blessed. Peace.
Exchange for gains. Move it, Karen. Time I make those lifestyle changes. Do it like Darren.